Greetings, Grey Witch here. So today we are going to continue along with my Rebuilding My Empire, and we are in episode 6, and in this one, we are going to get paid. So I have been doing the special cargo pretty steadily since it came out on Thursday and switched over to double cash. And what I did was I bought a second warehouse a while back in preparation for this, because I knew eventually it would be double cash again. And one of the cool things about having a second warehouse is you can source or buy your special cargo and you don't have to wait for a time limit. You just go back and forth, ping pong back to each one, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about time limit or anything like that. And the same thing goes for sales. So I have two small warehouses that I'm going to do a sale from. Hopefully make a good bit of money, because I should make $480,000 for each one. I did have to pay $64,000 to fill it, so around $420, somewhere in there, is what I'm going to make for each one of these sales. So it should be pretty good. Alright, so let's crank this up. Yep, $480,000. Alright. Okay, so we have two trucks to deliver from. This is not going to be a problem. So, get this cranked up. Alright, so the good thing is we don't have to worry about a delivery bonus. I don't have to worry about keeping anything safe. I can drive as crazy as I want to. And there's no worries. Wow, look at that. That's some good driving there, Lou. Alright. So, coming up within the next 2 weeks, hopefully, I can get my schedule at work perfectly down now. We're going to start doing crew races, but I need to know which night everyone wants to do it on. I'm thinking somewhere between Thursday and Sunday, one of those nights. So whoever votes, whatever votes I get for whichever night is going to be the night that I do it, because I have really no preference. I just need to know ahead of time so I can get everything set up, which night everybody wants to do it. And so what I'm pretty much going to do is I'm just going to open up a crew lobby, and then probably at a certain time, whatever time we decide on, probably like 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or something like that, and then open up a crew lobby and people can just join. And then as the people come in, we'll start doing races, we'll start doing other stuff. I don't know how it's going to work out from the beginning, but once it gets going, it should be pretty cool. Because this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, but once I switched jobs, my schedule got wacky, so I had to put it on the back burner for a while. But luckily, I've got real good internet now, and should be no other problems. And the only piece of equipment that I'm lacking is very cheap, and I'm about to pick that up this weekend. So, other than that, everything else will be ready to go. Alright, so we got this first one here. Let's jump back in the helicopter. And we'll go back and get that other one. Hopefully we won't have to defend this and it'll just be a delivery. My luck, we'll have to defend it, but hopefully not. So, VIP work has also been double cash too, and I've been making a pretty penny off of that. So I'm at 5 million something right now. I think 5.2. So it's been pretty good. It takes about 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours, to fill up both of these warehouses. It just depends on my mood, how fast I'm doing it. Sometimes it goes pretty quick, sometimes, it takes like almost 3 hours, but in that time, to fill up both of those, I'm getting 480 a piece. So that's a pretty good payout. You'll see at the end once we do this. I'm also going to try to do a bunker sale too if I can get one of those in. So I finally switched off the research. I'm not even worried about that right now. I'm going to wait till we get one of those weekends or week events where the bunker research is increased by speed or whatever it is, and then I'll just run all the research like that. Because that'll be about the best way to do it. Because right now I only need a couple of things that I want the research done for, and there's no sense in just sitting there letting it run when I can be making money. Alright, so let's take this one to the same place. Come on now, get out of the way. It's a shame about this vehicle. It could have been so much better. I just wish it wasn't so bouncy. It's like the tires are just filled with helium. You take this thing over certain jumps, it just, I don't know. Could just be me, but because it's a good fast vehicle. It turns decently. It's got pretty good acceleration. It's just doesn't handle very well, especially over bumpy stuff. It starts rocking and rolling, and oh, here, I'll show you right here. Go through this little spot. See how it just bounces like that? It's kind of crazy. Shouldn't be that light for a vehicle this big. I mean, it's basically the size of a school bus. Shouldn't be hopping like that. Almost got this one here. So that was pretty easy money. Come on now. Aw, look at that. This thing just barely fits in there. Oh, I do scrape when I go in. So this was a little bit taller. I'd have to find it on the way out. Alright, here we are. I have to defend. Okay. It's only 18 guys. Still got 20, 25 minutes left, something like that. I don't know. Where are they coming? Oh, they're shooting me. Better find a good spot somewhere. I don't know if I can get over here. I need to find a good spot where I can funnel them in. Try to get them to come this way. One more guy. There he is. Come on. Pop up. Oh, I think he's just over there dying. Yep. I hear him. I figured he'd pop up by now and shoot me. That's usually what happens. Alright. Then where's him? We're going to sit right here. Let's put on some armor and wait for these next guys. Ooh, last one. I gotta go get some armor. Alright, here they come. Now it's going to start raining. Typical. This gun right here is really at the end of its range. Should be using something else. I mean, it's working. It's just... it works a lot better at a closer range. About... I don't know. Halfway distance between where we are right now is ideal. It's really a good close quarters weapon. Alright, here comes the last group. Oh no, there's 8 more left. Nope. Oh, there might be 11. That keeps tearing me up. Oh, I'm stuck on the... yeah, it's like right at the end of its useful range. I mean, it's still bullets, but... oh, there we go. Cool. Now I'm going to pick up all their loot and ammo. Cool. Not too bad. Hey, there goes the Dukes. That's pretty cool. You don't see them too often. I have seen the Panto quite a few times now in traffic. I wish they'd add more cars. It just makes the game feel more fresher. I got 7,000 bucks in the arcade. That's another thing I need to do. Will you stop hitting my helicopter? I need to go to the arcade and add some more games, but I'm going to do that later. That's actually doing a pretty good bit of passive income. I mean, it's not much. I think the last time I emptied the safe, it was at maximum, it was $50,000. But that covers rent and, you know, some armor and stuff like that. It's always good to have stuff like that coming in. And it costs a pretty good penny to get it, but the arcade's actually been pretty useful because I didn't have to buy an MOC. That was a big help. It's not buying that because I hate buying something that I don't use a lot. And the MOC was one of those things I did not use a lot, except for buying ammo. And if I don't need to do that, I'm not going to. Grab some armor. Wish we could get some new guns.
They make you look so badass too.
Alright. Let's put this in the bank. See what we're up to now. This needs to be easier. It just needs to be like R2 and square, and it instantly just dumps the cash in your bank account. And then if you want to pull money out, you can go through all those steps. But for depositing, it should be very easy. I don't know how many times I've been killed trying to put money in my bank account. Alright, so now let's fly over to the other warehouse and do a sale from there. See, that's the cool thing I like about this, is if you're trying to do multiple sales from one warehouse, you have to wait a time limit. But if you're doing them from different warehouses, you don't have to wait. You can just go back to back. And that was the reason why I bought this second warehouse. Because, like I said, it takes $64,000 to fill up each one of the warehouses at 16 slots. The way I do it at 2 at a time. So, it works out pretty good. You just ping pong back and forth, filling them up. Don't have to worry about wait times. Alright. Let's do this. Hopefully we'll get a good one. Ah, we got the boat.
We got a buyer.
I hate this damn tugboat. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't slow. If it wasn't, it's miserably slow. If it was just a little faster, it'd be a little bit better. And the last one I had to do, as soon as I pulled up to get on the tugboat, a whole bunch of people come out of nowhere and killed me. So I'm not going in all willy-nilly this time. I'm going to make sure there's no bad guys. Alright, it looks clear. So far so good. Alright. So I'll probably get attacked as soon as I get on the boat or start it up. Hopefully I just don't have to deal with the helicopters. Those are the worst part. I don't know, jet skis are pretty annoying too. Alright, press triangle to climb aboard the tugboat. The tugboat. And why are we using a tugboat for deliveries anyways? It's a tugboat. It's designed to pull stuff. It's got horsepower, not speed. Can't we have 50 other boats in this game that we could use to do this with. I have like 3 of them right around my yacht. We could have done that with. No, we got to use this POS. But it does have a cool horn. That's pretty cool. It's spooky too. If you were out in the water in the middle of the night and you heard that coming and couldn't see anything, that'd freak you out. Pirate ships and ghost fog. Okay, so I got 27 minutes. This should take 27 minutes to do it. I'm really surprised I have not yet been attacked. Not all the way out either. See if it was just a little bit faster. Because once I get out here, the waves are going to be ridiculous. This sucks. Nope, I knew it. I knew they were going to come. At least right now it's just them. Take these guys out. See, if you have somebody else with you, and they drive while you take out these guys, then this doesn't even bother you. But doing it by yourself, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Because as soon as you let go of driving the boat just comes to a complete stop, which never works anywhere in the world of boats. What the? Oh man, they're right back on me again. This sucks. Let's see if I can just knock them off. Maybe I'll get further if I don't kill them. That sometimes works. If you don't kill the people that are chasing you, just kill the ones that are shooting at you. Somebody mentioned that in the comments. I don't remember who it was, but ever since then I've been doing that. It's been helping me out. Especially with the sails from the bunker. Because you have to drive, what is it? It's the Marshall monster truck. Yeah, that's one it is. And when you have to go to the top of the hills, there's 2 buzzard helicopters chasing you. And they said if you shoot the helicopter, guys that are firing from the helicopter out, then you just have the pilots to deal with and they won't even mess with you. Yep, here comes some more. So that was actually better. Let's see if I can knock them off in a minute. Oh, look at that. He landed on the boat. That's good. Now I can't lock onto him because he's in the fence. Oh, he can hit me though. See, that's another thing. People are like, why don't you play free aim? Because the cops and the game and the NPCs in this don't have free aim. Everything in here can hit you from ridiculous distances. If they can lock onto me, I want to be able to lock onto them. If I was playing player versus player, that'd be completely different. But playing against the environment, I want every advantage I can get. Oh man, they are on me again. I didn't even get the armor on the way on. That's gone. I hate these guys. Who wears turtlenecks on jet skis? This is what you get. Morons. Why does the damn boat keep stopping? The boat should float. Should just keep going. You don't even have to turn the engine off. You can just let it go, because there's nothing out here I'm going to hit. Damn, they are already on me again. I can't even see where I got to go. Okay, there it is. Wait there. No, I'm not going to stop this time. I'm just going to keep going. Because they're not hitting me. But they are doing damage to the boat. And they are shooting a lot. Alright, I can't just... Who are you shooting at? Man, that's annoying as hell. Whoever put this boat in the game and thought that this was a good idea, you suck. Get him like this, it'll be okay. See, when they're behind you, it's not too bad. You shoot the guy that's driving. Well, he almost got on the boat again. Pain in the ass. What is that banging noise? Why is this boat playing the Terminator theme song? If a big Terminator comes out of somewhere, I'm gonna be really pissed. It's got to be the jet ski from the front. If that thing blows up and destroys this thing where I'm this close to the end, I will eject this game from my PS4 and snap this disc right in half, and then I will go on the internet and bootleg another version of this game, download it onto my computer, burn that to a disc, eject that out of my computer, and then snap that one in half too. What is that banging noise? I'm serious, if this thing messes up before I get there. I've had that happen. Not on the boats, but on the planes. The plane was just like, no, we're not doing it anymore. No more. I'm not gonna. Had 3 deliveries left, and it just wouldn't let me deliver them. And then I tried to land the plane, and the plane blew up. Well, but anyway, we made another $480,000. So let's put that in the bank. So I lost all 16 of the special cargo when that happened. I'm gonna be totally honest, I was a little pissed. Just a little. Alright, so we're at $6.2 million. And one of the things I just bought recently is I finally got the Armored Kuruma. So I haven't fixed that up yet, but I did buy it. Because it's on sale right now for like 300 and something thousand. So if you need one, go get it. This is the time. Alright, so now let's head over to the bunker. we should be able to do a sale. Who is that? There's a helicopter right there. If I can lock onto them, they're a bad guy. Or something. I don't know what it was. I don't have to worry about it now. Of course I got the cops. How would they have known? Alright. That's nothing to worry about. So we'll head over to the bunker and knock out a sale. The way I do the sales for the bunker right now, I just do one resupply and then do the sales. I'm only making like $130,000 each time. But when it goes up to double cash, that's when it's worth it to do it like that. For right now, I'm making pretty decent money, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I won that car from the wheel, the open wheel Formula One car. So I'm not going to have to spend any money on that, which is going to be awesome because those races come out next week. I've been really looking forward to that because Formula One racing's pretty awesome. I've never really been into it too much, but I've always dug the whole premise of it. It's fast cars just built the best they can be built. And it's going to be pretty cool. Alright, so we got 140,000 in here. And I do believe it'll be 210 when I sell it to Los Santos. That's the real reason why I like this bunker, is I'm in the middle of between the sale points. So I can go either direction without it being too much of a pain in the butt. Alright, so I'm going to buy supplies. And then sell stock. Yep, 210. Cool.
In case you were worried
Man, I
about
was hoping
selling
for
these
the...
arms and them not getting used, we got a buyer airlifting this shipment right into...
Yeah, whatever. I was hoping it was going to be the 18-wheeler. Oh, it's the Marshall. Okay, cool. I can show you that thing that I was talking about earlier. Now, the way I do this is come right when you can see these, and then pick which one you want to head to first. I'm going to choose that one. And I'm not going to go the way that the map shows me, because unless you drive this vehicle all the time, like it's your daily driver, this vehicle is really not good to drive around off-road, and because it's bouncy, it's kind of slow going off-road. So anytime you try to use this off-road, you're really gonna kill yourself in the time, because you only got 15 minutes to do these deliveries. So I basically just keep it on the highway as much as I can, keep it on big wide roads. I mean, you start hitting cars and doing stuff like that, it's really going to cut into your time. And I found the best way to do it is just treat it like a regular car. The good thing about it is it'll climb any hill. So once you do get to where you need to be, you don't have to worry about climbing up the hills or anything like that. But for right now, just keep it on the highways, just open wide roads. The way if I'd gone the other way, I would have been going through all those little tiny narrow roads with all those cars coming at me, and it's just a pain in the butt. So make sure you keep it as simple as possible. That's an easy way to do something. Ooh, almost hit that guy. Didn't even see him. That's the thing about some of these on the motorcycle. Oh, I did hit that one. Yep, he's gone. Sorry about that, dude. I'll get that one too. Might as well. And the horns on this thing's pretty cool. Almost got that one. That's the bad thing about this vehicle, is you really want to just start going, tearing up stuff and jumping things, which is fun to do. I mean, if you don't own one of these, you should, because the monster truck is fun to play with. We've done lots of stuff with these trucks, tearing through the swamp over there by the military base. Just anywhere you can think of, these things are fun. And you can have, a pretty good amount of fun with it. Especially if you have a bunch of people with them. It's just you. Then, just ride around town running over cars and causing mayhem. See, I used to use this with this thing I used to do called passive aggressive, where I would get in passive mode and then just go mess with people. Just go destroy their cars, you know, while they're sitting there and just whatever, just to be a dick. 'Cause it was fun to do. Oh, this my turn. The Insurgent works much better for that. It's not as bouncy. And you can push cars and have fun with it like that. Duke of Death's pretty good for it too. For a second there, I didn't know what road I was on. I was like, I've never been on this road. Okay, so we are getting close to the drop-offs. This is where it's going to be a pain in the butt. It's like I said, this car is kind of bouncy. It's kind of almost like the... Look at that. See how... Simple little thing like that, and it bounces you out of the way. But it's kind of like the first vehicle that I was driving, doing the deliveries. And here, I'll show you. This thing will almost climb up a straight wall. You just gotta work the truck like you're using its weight. Like you know how heavy it is. Because you gotta keep the front wheels on the ground. Because if you keep moving with the front wheels off the ground, it's gonna roll backwards. Or roll over. So you gotta let those wheels come down before you start giving it gas. Alright, here come the helicopters. So get up here. I can deal with them. But I would strongly recommend doing some races with this before actually, if you don't have the bunker and start buying the bunker or anything like that, have to do these sales. You really want to know how this thing behaves. Alright, got that dropped off. Now let me get out and get these guys. That one. Where's the other one? I'm still shooting. There we go. Is that it? I think we got him. Alright, cool. Alright, now I don't have to deal with anybody shooting me. Because before I was just steadily snacking and throwing on armor. That's kind of a waste of money. So now we don't have to worry about that now. Okay, so let's head over to these other ones. Ooh, almost got squirrely. And practicing riding across these ridges is a good thing to do too. We used to do a race that went across a lot of these. It was for the Sand King. That, you know, pretty much trained me for how to do this, but I don't know if there's any other races out there that do run across the ridges like this anymore. I think that was a custom race from somebody had from a while back. This is a lot easier without having those guys shooting at me. A lot less stressful too. There we go. That was a cool jump. I'm surprised it worked out. Trying to get this done before it gets pitch black. Alright, so the other one is right over there to the left. I hate how it stops you right here. Just, you know, I can handle it. You don't have to stop me. Last one. Cool. Alright. This thing come down and pick it up. Makes it look so easy. Just, yeah, all you have to do is right down there and grab it. One thing I like is they give you a motorcycle to ride back. That way you don't have to worry about too much stuff. Cool. Alright, so I made like almost $1 million. And I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to go back, refill those garages, and do it some more. Alright, well this is Grey Witch. I hope this video was as much fun for you as it was for me, and I will see you next time. Peace!